Yeah. Okay, guys. Today, inshallah, we'll talk about chapter 3, lesson 1. We skipped chapter 2. Later on, inshallah, if we have time this semester, we'll go back to it. Now, chapter 3, lesson 1, divide multi-digit whole numbers. Divide multi-digit whole numbers. Today, we will remember together, we took this thing before, but because it's important thing, it's important to know how to divide big numbers without calculators. So, and our minds for sure. So today we will divide. We'll go back and we will divide. And before we start dividing, guys, let's remember a few basics for the division. And these informations are very important for you as a student in grade 6. You need to know these things. It's very important. Now, when I say division, I mean a fraction. When I say division, I mean a fraction. Like when I say A over B, it is the same of A divided by B. A over B, it is the same of A divided by B. Okay, it's very important. And it's the same in the long division if we make like the A here and the B here. Now, what we call the A, guys, we call it dividend. And the B, divisor. And here we call it quotient. Quotient. And after we finish down, the last number here, we call it remainder. Remainder. Sometimes we don't have remainder. Sometimes we continue with decimals. So we'll take examples about these things. So let's go back here. Here in the fraction, guys, we call this numerator, denominator. We know that, but it's the same of divide and divisor. It's the same. Now, A over B, A divided B, it's wrong. For example, if I want 7 over 2, means 7 divided by 2. And the word by, it's very important here. Don't say 7 divided 2, it's wrong. 7 divided by 2. 7 over 2 means 7 divided by 2. And in the long division, we will say 7 here and the 2 here. And we know the principle here. We search about a number. If you multiply it with 2, you get 7 or less. Like 3. 3 by 2, 6. Subtract 1. Remember, we say it is 3 and 1 over 2. 3 and 1 over 2, mixed number. But I don't want to make it mixed number. I want to continue. What we do if we get this step here, we put decimal, and this decimal allow me to add zeros down here besides the remainder. Now, when we add 1 0, we have a new number. We call it 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 multiplied 2 is 10. Subtract 0. So what's the answer? It's a 3.5. 3.5. Now again, fraction, it's division. We make long division. We said 7 divided by 2, not 7 divided. So I want you to know something, and it's a disaster if you don't know this. It's a disaster. Now when I say 4 over 8, 4 over 8, it is not 2. 4 over 8, it is not 2. Okay? 8 over 4, it is 2. Okay? Now, 8 over 4, how we read it as division? 8 divided by 4. 8 by 8 is 2? No. How come? If you have 4 reals and 8 students, each one will get 2 real. How come? Like 12 over 6 is 2. But 6 over 12, it's not 2. No. No, don't do that.
Your voice is lagging.
It makes me sick. These are the principles or the basic, how the basic, my voice is lagging. Yeah, Tamim. How about now, Tamim?
Better than.
Right, yeah. Now let's go, guys, to page 135, our lesson, page 135, all of you. طبعا we will not divide small numbers like this. We will divide, look at the title, multi. Multi means more than 2-3 digits. Multi-digit whole numbers without decimals means. So here we'll go with example 1, page 135, and leave everything, guys, and please focus with me here so you will understand the division very well. Now the question in page 135, guys, is, let me just open my book here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. The question said, find the quotient or divide 25,740 divided by 12. 25,740 divided by 12. Now, no one can divide mentally like this one. Here you need to make long division like this way. This is the divisor, the divide, and you put it here. 25,740. The divisor, you put it here, 12. And how we will start? We start, guys, with the first number here, 2. Now, 2 less than 12, so 2 cannot divide on a 12. If this number less than this number, so we'll take the first two numbers together, which is 25. Forget the 7 and the 4 and the 0, huh? We are working only on 25. Do not choose this. No. We choose the first number, which is bigger than a 12. We start 2 less than, طب 25 more than, خلاص, start. Don't go to the 7. Now,
okay, Mr.
25 divide. What?
Okay, Mr. If 12 is more than, like if the place of 12, it's 25. Maybe 40.
We'll go to the 7.
Okay.
Yani, as much as we have less number, we'll do more, okay? But in this example, no, we get enough with the 25. Why? To make it easy for us. Which better, guys? Which more easy? To deal with the 25 or 257? 25 is less, so we deal with it. Now, the 25, we'll search in the timetable, guys, a number. If you multiply it with a 12, you get a 25 or less. And we know that the timetable of the 12, 1 times the 12 equal 12, 2 times the 12 equal 24, 3 times the 12 equal 36, right? We know that. Now, my number is 25. Here, I don't have a 25, guys, in the answers. I have a 12, I have a 24, I have 36. If we don't have the number, guys, we don't choose the bigger number. We choose smaller numbers, which are here 12 and what? 24. I'll choose 12. From where the 12 come? Multiplying with 1. Hey, 1. 1 multiply 12, 12. Subtract 13, right? Now I stop after I make subtraction. After I make subtraction, before I continue, I stop and ask myself a question. Is this number less than 12? more than 12 or equal 12. This number more than 12. Then it is wrong. The number after the subtraction, guys, should be less than the number here. Here we have 13, bigger than. But if you have a 12, also no, should be a number less than the number here. So my choice here is what? Wrong. So I'll go here and I will choose this 24. It is less than 25. Came from 2 times 12. So I will replace the 1 with the 2 and I do multiply and I'll do my steps of the division. 2 times 12, 24. Subtract 1. 2 minus 2, 0. This 0, no important to write it. It's okay. Now the number here is 1. I'll ask myself a question. Is 1 more than, less than, or equal 1 less than 12? So I'm okay. Now the next step is to bring the 7 down. 17 more than 12 now, so we can make divide. Let's go here and search about 17. We have a 12, 24, 36. 24 and 36 both are bigger, so I cannot choose them. I'll choose the only choice, which is 12. Came from 1. So here I'll put 1. 1 multiply 12, 12. Then I'll do subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1, 0. After I do the subtraction, I stop and ask myself the same question. 5, is it less than 12? Yes. So I'm correct. Continue. After the 7, I will bring what? The 4 down. 54. Do we have 54 here? No, all of them less. So let's go more. 4 by 12, 48. 5 by 12, 60. I get beyond 54. 60 is bigger. So what I will choose, guys, I have a lot of choices here. All of these numbers are less than 54, but I will choose the closest one. أقرب واحد for the 54, the closest, the near. So 48 came from 4. So 4 multiply 12, which is 48. Subtract. 4 minus 8, it is 4. Okay, guys, I want someone to talk with me here. Abdullah. Abdullah.
Yes, mister.
Abdullah, هلا 4 minus 8 is 4, صح?
What, mister? I cannot hear you.
You can see the board. 4 minus 8 is 4, right?
Mister, your voice is lagging.
No, mister, I will change.
Not lagging.
You don't
Is it
open
lagging,
the camera.
Tamim? Is it lagging?
No.
Check your internet يا عبد الله. طيب ريان أمجد.
Yes, mister.
يلا يا ريان, subtract with me. 4 minus 8 is 4, right?
Yes. No.
How come
you
you
take
mister?
from.
If you
No,
have
no,
4
mister.
reals, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 8. Can you take 8 from the 4?
No, mister. Take from the 5.
4
Borrow from the
minus
5.
8 is not 4. This is the
Mister.
mistake. That's why I want to choose. خلاص يا mister, stop talking. This is the mistake of you guys, all of you, not all, some of you, which is a disaster. 4 minus 8, oh, 4. It's correct. No, it's not 4. How come? Here you need to borrow a number from the 5. The 5 will be 4 and the 4 will be 14. Grade 3, I think this. 14 minus 8,
Yes.
it is 6. 4 minus 4, now it's 0. Thank you, Rayyan. Now,
So
guys,
someone has very noise.
I'll mute them all. Now, guys, after I finish the subtraction, I will ask myself the same question. 6 less than 12, yes, means I'm correct. Now, the last number, I'll put it down, which is 0, the last number here. Now, 60, here I have the 60, exact 60. Exact 60, so I need to choose the 5. 5 multiply 12 is 60. make subtraction, the answer is what? 0. So what's the answer here? 2145. This is example 1, how we deal with subtraction with big numbers. Now let's do the check, guys. In page 136, you have a check question. In page 136, guys, all of you. Check a question, page 136. Yeah. Unless you have questions about example 1. Now, if you don't have a question about example 1, guys, go to the check page 136 here and do long division here and find for me the quotient. If you have a question, guys, keep your hand. If you don't have, go here and do this question. Yalla. If you have a question about this example, about the principles there, just keep your hand. I will choose now. Tamim.
Yes, Mr.
A question, your question.
Yes, Mr. You from where bring the 36 and 24 and 12?
From the timetable of the 12. You need to multiply and find the numbers. Try. Got it?
Yeah.
Yalla, Faisal. Adnan. Faisal, talk.
Hello.
Wait, Adnan. Faisal, talk.
Okay. I just forgot to know the land. I don't have question.
I cannot hear you, Faisal.
So I do not have question.
You do not have the question. What do you want? Guys, if you have a small kid besides you, please kick him out.
Okay.
Sorry, but please kick him
I
out.
just wanted to say that I could not
Adnan, I need silent here, okay? So I can hear your friend. Thank you.
Nani.
I will mute you, Adnan. I'm sorry. Sorry. Again, Faisal. Faisal, you want to answer? Okay, mash. Go, guys, do for me the check. Page 136. I'll give you 1 minute to give me the answer. 2 minutes, yeah. I will write the question on the board. I will prepare it while you are solving. 52,428. Divided by 1,542. No, divided by 34. Yalla, guys, go. Yeah. Let's do it, guys, and you will check your answer. Tamim asked me from where we get these numbers, so I will start with Tamim here and talk with him. Are you here, mister?
Yes.
Yalla, Tamim. Now tell me, Mr. Tamim, can we start with the 5?
No.
No. I will choose what?
The 2. It will be 52.
Tamim, quickly,
Yeah.
quickly, faster, yalla. 52. 52 divided by 34. Do we know the timetable of 34?
Not yet.
No one knows the timetable of 34. It's difficult, right? We know the timetable of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12. More than that, no, we don't know. We don't memorize timetable of big numbers. So at this case, what we will do, yeah, mister, we will guess and check. Guess and check.
And check.
How we guess and check? Guess a number. Let's see, 3. 3 times 34. C, check it. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 3, 9. With 1, 10. 102. 102 is much bigger than 52. So we cannot choose a 3. I'll go down. I'll choose 2. Okay? 2 by 4, 8. 2 by 3, 6. 68 with 52 is bigger. Still bigger, right?
Yeah.
What I will choose then? ما في إلا ال1. 2 مش ظابطة، ال3 مش ظابطة، مين حيزبط معاي؟ 1. 1 by 34, how much? So here we start with 1. 1 multiply 34, كم?
34.
Now, 2 minus 4, ya Tamim, is 2, right?
Yeah.
2 minus 4 is 2, right?
No.
Huh?
No, we will take from the 4.
1. ممتاز. This is 4. This is 12. 12 minus 4, 8. 4 minus 3, 1. Now, after I make the sign, the step of the subtraction, guys, we take a look here and compare between the two numbers to be sure that we are doing okay. Now, 18 less than 34 معناته أنا تمام. خلاص? Now, the next step, thank you, Tamim. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Now, the next step, I'll get the 4 down. What we have?
84.
أي 84 في 1 هون يا مستر.
184.
مستر ركز معي الله يسعدك. 184. Now 184 guys, look here. Here if we choose a 3, it's 102. 102 is still far away from 184. So I'll do more until I get 184. I'll choose 4. 4 by 34. 4 by 4, 16. 4 by 3, 12. With 1, 13. 136 is still very far about 184. I'll choose 5. 5 by 134. 5 by 4, 20. صح?
Yeah.
5 by 3, 15. With 2, 17. 5 by 1, 5. With 1, 6. صح?
Yeah. It will be so bigger.
No, there is no one here. I get mistake. Sorry. It's by 34. I don't know why I put 1 here. 5 by 4, 20. 5 by 3, 15. With 2, 17. Right?
Yeah.
100 what?
70.
I want 184. Let's do the 6 to see, to check, to be sure.
Yeah.
6. Look at the 6 here. I'm guessing and checking only. 6 by 4, 24. 6 by 3, 18. With 2, 20. How much we get? 200, which is bigger than
184.
So what I will choose?
We'll choose the 170.
Which is the 5, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put 5 here. 5 by 34. Do not multiply again. You did it already. Just take the number 170 and put it here. And make what now? Subtraction. Now 4 minus 0, 4. 8 minus 7, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. What's the number here?
14.
14. 14 less than
34.
34. So I'm okay. Now I will get what now?
Bring down.
I get the 4. Now I'll get what? The 2.
Yeah.
142. I have this one is the most closest one, right?
Yeah.
Comes from 4. So here I'll put 4. 4 by 34, 136. Subtract. 2 minus 6 is not 4. Take 1. This will be 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 3 minus 3, 0. 1 minus 1, 0, right?
Yeah.
Now 6 less than 34, so I'm okay. What I will do now,
Bring
I'll
down.
get the 8
down. Will be
68. We have it.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
From where?
From 2. We'll put
So I'll
2
put
up.
here what? I'll put
2.
2 times 34, 68. Then I'm done. Now, what's the answer, guys? 1542. Write the answer here. This is the check for page 136. Now, at the first example, guys, we have the remainder 0. And here, we have the remainder 0. But always the remainder 0? No, not always. Sometimes we don't have remainder 0. In this case, we put decimal and 0 down and continue. So, if you finish this one, we'll go to the next example. And you'll see that we don't have remainder 0 to see how we deal with this thing. Copy, guys. Copy this question very well. Now, guys, go to the check. See the check? In the next one, page 137. 137, we have check here. See the check? And you have a space under of it. Use a pencil, guys, please. Use a pencil, not pen. Pencil. And make long division here and do this example for me. Yalla, ashuf. After 2 minutes, I will do it on the board and you will check what you will find there. Yalla. Yeah, let's do the question together, guys, here. The question says in check page 137, 16,047, 16,047 divided by 60, divided by 60. Now look here, guys. I still have a few minutes. Let me finish this for you, please. Now we make long division. Put the dividend here, 61047 divided by 60. Now let's start. Can I use 1? No. Can I use 16? Also no, because 16 is still less than 60. So at this case, I'll use the 3 numbers, 160. 160. I cannot use 1 alone. I cannot use 16. I need to use 160. Do not get 4 with them. It will be so big. No, just stay with the first number that you can use, okay, to make it smaller and easy for you. Now we have 160 on 60. We need to try here numbers, multiply with 60 to get this number or less. So I will start with the number 2. 2 by 60 is 120, but 3 by 60 is 180. So I will choose what? The 2, because 180 is bigger than 160. So I'll choose the 2. 2 by 60, 120, and I will make what? Subtraction. Now 0 minus 0, 0, 6 minus 2, 4, 1 minus 1, 0. Now the 40, and this is very important, guys. After we make subtraction, take a look here. 40 less than 60, so I'm okay, I'm good. Now get the 4 down. 404. 404. Now I will keep guessing numbers until I get something close to this. So here I get the 3 180. How about the 5 by 60? 5 by 60 300. 300. 6 by 60 360. 7 by 60 it is 420. Here I have 404. I cannot use 420, it's bigger. I will use what? 360 comes from 6. So here I put 6. I do multiply. 360. I make subtract. 4 minus 0, 4. 0 minus 6, it cannot take 1. This will be 3 and this will be 10. 10 minus 6, 4. 3 minus 3, 0. Look here. 44 less than 60. I'm okay. Now, what I will bring? The 7, the last number, the 7 down. 447, I have here 420. If you guess 8, guys, look at the 8. It's 480, which is bigger than 447. So what I will choose here? 420 comes from 7. So I'll put 7 here. 7 by 60, 420. Now subtract. Here 7, 2, 0. 27 is less than 60. 27 is less than 60. صح? 27 less than 60. This is the remainder. Now no numbers here to bring them down, right? I finish. At this case, guys, what I will do, here the remainder is not 0, like these examples here, we stop. When we get the remainder 0, we stop. But here, the remainder is not 0. At this case, we put here decimal. And here we add what? 0 to make it bigger now. Now 270 on 60. Here I guess some numbers here. Here I have 300 bigger, 180 so much smaller. I will guess the 4. 4 by 60 is 240. 240, 270, they are near to each other. So here I'll put 4. 4 by 60, 240. Subtract 0, 3, 0. Now 30 is less than 60. But I have decimal. This decimal allows you to add 0 امتى ما بدك. So here we have 300 now. I added 0 because I have decimal up. I have 300. Look here. 5 by 60 is how much? Exact 300. So here I put 5 multiply 60. 300 subtract 0. So our answer is 267 decimal 45. This is the last one for today, guys. No need to do your homework. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll do the homework together for letting you study for your exams. So it's okay if you don't do your homework for today. Just tomorrow, inshallah, we'll do them together. Thank you, Mr. Tamim. You can stop it. And see you tomorrow.